Hey, happy Independence Day to my fellow Americans, and I guess if you're elsewhere, have a fun day at work. I'm off today. I also get tomorrow off. Normally we would not have the 5th off, but the company I work for, I'm not sure. I think so many people already requested the 5th off that they just decided to close. So I also get Friday off. I'm very happy about that. With pay. That's a deal. I've never worked anywhere where they did that. But they didn't give us Easter, so that was kind of weird. I guess this makes up for it. Anyway, I just left the blessing box. I got a deal. Let me tell you. When I was at Dollar General the other day, the same lady was working, but she was so busy. She was up at the register the whole time. I don't think she left that register the whole time I was there. She was ringing people up nonstop. So she didn't say anything to me. She didn't have time to go back there and see that I was hanging out on the Dollar Days aisle. But I got, they're redoing the roof on the Citgo over there. That's cool. Sorry. I got 5 bags full of stuff off of the Dollar Days aisle for it was $41, and I got 5 bags full of stuff, a lot of stuff, because everything's only $1. And I just put all of it in the blessing box back there, which was good because it didn't have a whole lot in it. I didn't have any food to put in there this time. It was all other, like, non-food stuff. So I really want to buy that house right there. It's for sale. That house right there. Yeah, it's probably $1 zillion. 29,000% interest. Yeah, I think I'll stay where I am. I'll tell you what, with the housing market being what it is, I'm really glad I bought my house when I did. I bought it in 2017 from a very motivated seller, and they took our first offer. The guy had moved out of state, and he was very eager to sell the house. And so he took our first offer. Like, shit, we probably could have offered him less. He would have taken it. But I'm happy. I got a deal on that house. And it's more than doubled in value since I bought it, which sounds awesome until you have to pay property taxes on that, and your property taxes double. So it's not so cool at that point. Yeah, and my homeowner's insurance has gone up quite a bit as well. So anyway, how did I get off on that? Oh, I was looking at, I've always liked that house back there. It's so pretty. But anyway, yeah, I think I'll stay where I am. I'm very happy with my 2.5% interest rate on my mortgage, and I've paid it down. I've been making extra payments on it. I've got it down to under $80,000. I owe like $79,000 on it. So I've been just, whenever I can, I'll send him some extra money, to pay on the principal. Shit, I didn't mean to go this way. Dang it. Well, we're taking the scenic route to Walmart. I gotta go to Walmart. I gotta get some stuff. Well, you know what, though? What do I need from Walmart? I was thinking there's a neighborhood market up here. I think in my mind that's where I was going, was to the neighborhood market. But I actually need a part for my toilet. I gotta fix my toilet. I decided I would work on that today. My toilet, the flapper in the toilet is old, and it's not sealing properly anymore. I cleaned it, but it didn't help. It's just I need a new one. And I don't know that the neighborhood market has that kind of stuff. Maybe they do, but I'm thinking they don't have toilet parts, do they? You have to go to the regular Walmart for that. Well, we're just going to take this. No, I'm not going to bother even stopping there. We're just going to go to the other, like one of the super centers. But I didn't mean to. I'm going the long way, like really long way. I'm going whoop. Shoot. So what am I doing today? I was going to get out and water my grass first thing this morning, but I woke up with a splitting headache, just a screaming headache. I don't know why. I woke up with the worst headache this morning. So I took some Excedrin migraine, and I'm feeling better. It was getting to the point where I was starting to get nauseous, and so I thought, I don't need to be out there in that bright sunlight. That will definitely make it worse. So I just stayed inside and did some stuff inside. I did some dusting and sweeping and picking up and putting away. And I have covers on the couch and a chair and a little bench thing in the living room. I pulled all that off, washed it all, dried it, put it back. I did some ironing, put some dishes away. I did just, generic stuff. I'm going to go back and do some more. And I got to get a video done because we're going to go watch fireworks tonight. I'm not going to be home to do any kind of video stuff tonight. And my older son wants to drive his car because he hasn't driven much this week. He said, I want to get out and drive it. So we're going to take the car that smells like Mr. Fredrickson from Up. It does. It smells like an old man in there. And he said it doesn't bother him. Oh, God, if that was my car, I'd have to do something about that. I couldn't handle it. So, anyway, we're going to take the car that smells like Mr. Fredrickson. We're going to take that to go watch fireworks tonight. And, yeah, what did we do? Did I tell you I went to the Demolition Derby? I don't know if I did tell you about it. I don't think I told you about that. So we got back from Vegas on Thursday night, which was perfect because then I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday to get things done, kind of get myself back together and get ready to go back to work, which was good because I've busted my ass for 3 days straight trying to get caught up. I'm still not caught up. And then we're going to be out today and tomorrow, and some of the people I work with will still be working, and I'm going to come into a whole bunch of extra shit on Monday because they won't take the day off because some of the people where I work never take a damn day off. I don't understand it. Like, go enjoy your life. Go take a day. No, these people, they can't stand it. They got to work. They got, like, my God. I've just never had that philosophy. When I'm off work, I'm off. Don't bother me. Just, no, I'm not checking my email. I'm not following up. I'm not doing work. No. My time is my time. Anyway, I'm rambling again. But, yeah, I'll have a whole bunch of extra stuff on Monday on top of what I'm still trying to catch up on. Ooh, there's a Dollar General right there. I have organized in that one over there. Not in a while. That one's tricky because they have this, well, the last time I was in there, and it's been this way for several years, there is this raggedy ass boombox that sits on top of this cooler, this cooler that has drinks in it, right close to the Dollar Days aisle. Now this boombox has a short in it, so most of the time when the music is playing, it's scratchy and sounds awful because there's a short somewhere in the wiring of the thing, so it sounds terrible, but they play it anyway, and one of these days it's just going to catch on fire and burn the Dollar General down. And the one person who's working, I hope they get out. But sometimes you go in there and it's off, it's turned off, there's no music, and then you can organize. But a lot of times you go in there and the scratchy ass boombox is playing, and rats, can't do anything with that. So but yeah, I have organized back there. Anyway, my older son and I went to a Demolition Derby Friday night. It was so fun. I love the Derby. I've been going to Demolition Derby since I was a little kid. And they're so fun. If you've never been to one, don't turn your nose up at it. Because my son was telling me, some of my friends, I told them we were coming to this, and they were just like, ooh, that sounds so stupid. What a rednecky thing to do. Why do you like that? But have you ever been to one? Well, no, but I don't have to. I know that's something I would not enjoy. You got to try it. It is so fun. You get to watch a bunch of cars smash into each other over and over, and it is so awesome. You have to experience it. I mean, it is just the greatest thing. I love it. But when I was a kid, they used to do a Demolition Derby it was always the Friday before Independence Day, and that's the place that we went to for this one was the same thing. And it's so great. They had over 70 cars, and they did multiple rounds, and it went on for 3 hours. It was awesome. It was awesome. We actually saw, and this was one of the most aggressive Demolition Derbies I've ever been to. Probably the most aggressive as far as the way the drivers were doing. I mean, this one seemed to have it in for this other guy because usually they'll back into each other so it doesn't mess up their engines in the front of their car. So this guy, he backs into this other car and he knocks it up. There are these big concrete blocks you know, to make the arena where they're doing the demolition derby, and they're very big and very heavy. But this one guy, he bashed into this guy. He knocked him up onto one of the blocks, like the front of his car was up on the back of his car was up on the block, and then he went way over here, turned around, and came back and just smashed him again, just head on, and ran him completely up on that block. Like, he was out, like he was disabled. There was no way he was getting off that block. He was disqualified for it, because that was just completely like, nuh-uh. You're getting a little crazy. That was nuts. And then there was this other time, it was during the 4-cylinder round, because each round is like different types of vehicles. Like, they had this one that had a truck in it and some minivans, and that one was fun. But then it was during the 4 cylinders. The 4 cylinders were out there, and they did a drawing. It was like a fundraiser of some sort, where you could pay $20, you get a ticket, and you get a chance to drive one of the cars in the 4-cylinder round. And my son bought one. He's like, oh, I want to do it. I want to do it. The only thing was you had to be at least 18, but he's 19, so he's fine. He didn't win. Somebody else won. This young girl won. This 18-year-old girl won. And they give you a car. You know, there's a car that you drive. And it was Jesus Take the Wheel was the name of it. So people spray paint and paint funny stuff on their cars. There was a Hawk Tuah car out there. And so she did what I probably would have done, because during the whole race, she just kept going around the perimeter. Like, I'm not getting in the middle of that. Cars just bashing into each other. It's so fun. But during the 4-cylinder round was when I saw something I've never seen at a demolition derby in my life. I don't think the guy meant to do it. But this guy, he was backing into, there was one of the cars out there, and these are like old beat up cars that people have fixed up to be in the derby. There was a car out there, it kind of looked like a Dodge Neon, and the front has a little bit of a slope to it. So this guy, and I don't know what kind of car he had, like an old Corolla or something. It looked like a Corolla. Anyway, like an old one. He came flying up, and it was from this company called Big Sexy Racing, and they had it painted on the side. So he comes flying up backwards, hits the car, goes up on top of the car. He's like on it. Like, I had never seen that. My son got a video of it. He just happened to be making video, and he got that. Oh my God. Everybody just gasped, like, there were thousands of people there. I bet there were at least 3,000 people there. And this is in an area out in the middle of nowhere, but it has become so popular that people come from all over to go to it. And you have to get there early, or you won't have anywhere to park. We got there early. We got there like 3 hours early, and it was already crowded. That was crazy. I have never seen that happen. They had to bring out they had these, you know, like construction equipment to move the cars, and it's like a fork truck thing with an arm and the forks, you know. They had to pick it up and lift it off. It was nuts. And that poor girl that won was out there. She quit, though. They came and got her out of the car. I don't know if she chose to stop, or if they said, you know, you need to get out of here, because this is just too violent, you know. She had no experience being in a demolition derby. That definitely, that's almost something I want to put on my bucket list. Like, I want to be in a demolition derby. And my son said, I really would love to be able to do that. I said, you could. All you have to do is get an old car and fix it up. And, you know, they have guidelines and rules for, you know, what you can and can't do to the car to enter it in the derby. And you know, like, you can't have any glass. All the glass has to come out. And I don't remember what the other things are, but there are guidelines that you have to follow. Like, there's no windshield. There's no glass at all in the car. I think you have to weld the doors shut. I think. Although, there was this one car in the dirt. Will you please go? Oh, you suck. I'm going anyway. Oh my God, what happened? Oh, there was a wreck. Oh shit. Oh my God. This is such a bad intersection right here. Oh jeez. Oh, there's a lady over there that's hurt. Oh, that sucks. Sorry. That's probably why this person slowed down. They were looking at it. I might have run that red light a little bit. Don't tell anybody. They got the fireworks tent set up over here. Check this out. So it's Independence Day here in the USA, and you go to any parking lot, like this Walmart parking lot, and you can find tents where you can buy fireworks. See? And it's usually run by a guy that's missing at least a few fingers. And but yeah, you can buy fireworks in there. But the thing that sucks though is, hang on a second. The thing that sucks about it here in North Carolina is because of our laws, you can't buy any good fireworks here. You can't. Basically all you can get are sparklers and smoke bombs. That's about all. I mean, you can't really get anything good here. They sell stuff that looks like it would be really amazing, but it's not anything special. So what you do is, look what you do. And you didn't hear this from me, but what you do is, if you live here, you go down to South Carolina and you go right across the line, the state line in South Carolina, and there are fireworks shops everywhere, because in South Carolina, pretty much anything goes. You can buy anything you want to down there. You can blow off body parts with the shit you can just walk into a store and buy down there. So you buy it and you bring it back here. But you did not hear that from me, and I am totally not condoning that. I am not encouraging that, and I would never personally do that. I would never drive to South Carolina and get kick-ass fireworks, you know, to enjoy here. I would never do that. Ever. So that's what you do. But if you don't have the time to do that, or you don't want to do that, you can go to one of those tents and buy the sad shit that's allowed here. Yeah, I don't, and it's overpriced too. You go down to South Carolina, it's a hell of a lot cheaper. You get a lot better stuff down there, but you're not supposed to bring it here. It's against the law. So don't do that. Or if you do, don't tell anybody. So somebody was shooting off fireworks in my neighborhood last night. It was getting on my damn nerves. Like, I'm trying to sleep. It is not time. Just stop. So we had a great time at the Derby. It was a lot of fun. And so I told my son, we made a plan for next year. My younger son didn't want to go. He didn't go. He was at home doing some kind of video game tournament, or I don't know, something. He was doing a video game thing that night, so he didn't go. But I told my son, I said, here's what we need to do, because I want to be these people that are prepared. A lot of people who come to the Derby are so prepared. They have like a big canopy that they open up. They have chairs. They have a table, coolers full of drinks and snacks. And like they are set, man. They are cool over there. They're just chilling under the canopy. I said, next year we need to be like those people. We need to get here, because we forgot our chairs. So we had to sit on these hard ass bleachers out in the sun, and it was hot. And I said, we need to be more prepared next year. Here's what we'll do. We'll find out when it is. I'll take the day off work, and you and I will come out here. Bring your friends. I'll pay for your friends to come. Bring your snooty friends. No offense. Bring your snooty friends out here who have never been to a Derby before. We'll make believers out of all of them. Get them to come out here and let them experience the Derby firsthand and see if they change their mind about it. Why are you friends with these people? Anyway, bring your snooty ass friends out here. Again, no offense. And I'll pay for them to get in. And we'll set up our canopy, and we'll bring chairs, and we'll have a cooler with some drinks. We'll bring snacks. And they have food trucks and everything out there. If you want something to eat, you can get something from the food trucks. They had a bunch of food trucks. And Kona Ice, and, you know, all kinds of ice cream trucks. And, yeah, so there's a lot of food. But you can bring your own too. They don't care. The only thing is, you're not allowed to bring in alcohol, but you can bring in any food or drinks you want. They don't care. But I said, that's what we'll do. I will take the day off work. We'll get down here early. We'll get a good spot to set up. And I want your friends to enjoy the Derby. So we're tentatively planning to do that next year. So I'm going to put a reminder on my calendar on my phone to ask for that day off. And we're going to do it. We're totally going to do it. But right now, I need to go into Walmart. I need to get a flapper. I need to fix my toilet. I got to get a new flapper for my toilet. I'm going to fix it when I get home. And then my younger son needs deodorant. I was going to get makeup remover, but then right before I got in the car to leave, I looked at my subscribe and save on Amazon, and I actually have some coming in like a week with my subscribe and save order for July. So I don't need to get that. I'm glad I looked at it. I actually looked at it because I wanted to add something before the cutoff, so it will come with everything else. So I don't need that. I might get some Pepsis while I'm here. What else do I need? I feel like there was something else. Shit, I don't remember now. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy my day, and I'm going to go home, get some more stuff done, get a video done. I was kind of thinking, I have a whole bunch of nail polish that I bought lately, and I thought I would do a video playing with my new nail polish and do a video with, you know, like with that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll go ahead and get it done and get it ready to, you know, just schedule it to publish later while we're at the fireworks. So, because we're gonna leave for that kind of early, because wherever you want to go for fireworks, you have to leave kind of early if you want to get in, because most places are going to be crowded. So, yeah, you need to get there early if you want to get in and get a good seat. So we're gonna do that tonight. And thank you so much for watching and for being here. I hope you have an excellent day, whether you're celebrating Independence Day or not. And I'll see you again soon.